Hello to the unfortunate few who stumble across this. My monthly painting deadline. A few days late, as I just haven't had time to record it. I did manage to get some things done, like the Kratos and 10 Sisters of Silence, and a small munitions crate. To go over the Kratos first, I did magnetize all of this crap. The 3 turrets in there, the autocannons magnetized for in there, all the stuff is magnetized up there. The weapons can just kind of slot in, and same with the sponsons. I'll explain decals and shit as it goes on. I added a small banner hanging off the side to kind of make it look a little bit different from the average Kratos. So I like my shit to look a bit unique, even if only slightly. Also, as with the dozer blade in the back, has the stripes going across the front of this dozer blade. Pain in the ass to do, very much so. And since I didn't want to deal with the pain of putting hazard stripes across the barrels, as all my Iron Warriors have hazard stripes on their weapons, as you can kind of see those weapons right there, and the heavy bolters, as we'll get to later, I decided to put hazard stripes on the main rotating part of it. I also added some pouches at the front to kind of make it look like a guy could pop out and maybe there's some tool or whatever stored there. Doesn't make the most sense, and maybe not. But yeah, these are all next to each other, so they're magnetized heavy bolters. I only built the heavy bolters because I don't see myself using any of the other ones, to be quite honest. I might buy some spare sponsons later and then just build the other variants just so I can have them. But I didn't quite know how to magnetize them, so I just kind of said, fuck it. But yeah, to go with some decals and dog fur right there. Got the Raptor Imperialis right there, the Eye of Horus icon right there, the heavy support symbol right there, a campaign honor right there. Alpha is the name of the tank, because Kratos is old. Iron Warrior symbol, and the 24th, because I run the little fluff for my army is the 24th Grand Battalion. Also, obviously, dirtying up the tracks and shit. Most of this stuff needs to look dirty, I think. A better shot of the various decals in the front of the tank. I think it turned out pretty snazzy. Another decal right there is a warning symbol, E100 as a tank number. Another warning hazard symbol. The Deltacan has a red crossbone decal. This is probably the thing I had the most decals on out of all my anything in my army currently. I also don't use taping for the hazard stripes, which is kind of obvious if you take a closer look, but oh well. Obviously, that little section can move as well. The blood splatter effect is... I was going to add mud to it, kind of going up as well, but I feel like that would look too odd. So the idea is someone's marine or whatever is bleeding and they end up crawling up on the tank. Kind of crawled up here, and then that blood stain is in the shape of a handprint, kind of leaking down, with a few more reaching to the buttons on top to maybe get it open. I think it's fine. Obviously, I wouldn't think I would have erased it if I thought it looked like shit, but there's probably a way I could have done it better. So the Volkite, the big Volkite weapon, magnetized, obviously, as they all are, has a sunbursting decal right there. The main battle cannon has hatchet marks, and the Melta has the red crossbones. There's green stuff holding a magnet right there, and then there's a magnet glued to the underside of this about right there. And as you can see, these are the back of the magnets holding everything in place. This is how it looks with the big battle cannon array, obviously. Oh yeah, this is just to show that this is another image, a little out of order, but oh well. Here's what it looks like with all the Volkite crap. Oh yeah, I have put a Mechanica symbol on the storage bins in the back. Again, decal's a little out of place. Oops. Heavy bolter. Obviously, because they're not glued into place, they can move around up, down, left, right, yada yada. The other flag to mirror the one on the other side. And lastly, the with the big melta-cannon thingy in it. The munitions crates, spare ammo, grenades, yeah, it's not, you didn't need a big fancy paint job, it's just, it's done. Objective marker, scatter train, whatever it needs to be. Onto the Sisters of Silence. I have 6 of the plastic ones done, built, painted. That's not gore on the bases or blood, it is red sand. It could have turned out better, but it is what it is. As to the why the pure white eyes, I thought it made it look creepier, and a lot of the older Sisters art kind of has them with pure white eyes, so I figured I'd go with the blue gems and the blue lenses for the helmets. Mostly because I didn't know what, I don't fully get what the different colored gems are for, but also because I think it would help, it helps it stand out more so against the armor, which is not the traditional bright gold or silver. It is like a rose gold. It's, I think it looks nice. It's not the strongest paint jobs, but my brushes were kind of coming apart as I was painting them, so I'll get more eventually. The blades are all black blades. Like they still shine like they're metal. It's like a shiny black with a shiny dark blue for the edges of them. Kind of wanted to make them look like they're made out of blackstone maybe, or something equivalent or similar to that. I'm not sure if I fully achieved it or not, but it matches my Night Abyssal I built and painted forever ago, so it'll have to do. The red on the capes looks a bit better in person. It does not photograph well, but I'm not gonna lie, I might have not been the most careful with the paint on that, and it kind of got a little detail lost on the wing. Some 3D printed ones from F.O.I.L I don't recall the name of at this moment. There is a, is it the HQ squad or the elite squad? One of the sister squads can take power axes or power weapons instead of executioner blades. So obviously a power axe and a power maul for later. I plan on printing some more of these, but I have like, I need to finish painting all the plastic sisters I had before I get to printing any more of these, but they turned out fine. They weren't the greatest of prints. A lot of the detail on the back kind of got less than stellar. But here, you know, they're painted. They're done. Her arms broke like 15 fucking times. I'm sure they'll break again in the future. It surely won't irritate the piss out of me any further. And then I now have a minimum army size because I have 2 squads of 5, which I would just use as sergeants with the executioner weapons if I have to, and a Night Abyssal. So yippee! But yeah, that's all I have painted for the month of February. Again, apologies, this should have been up sooner, but, well, it wasn't. And there's not much I can do about it now, but it is what it is. So let me know, dear viewer, if you're still around at this point, what did you work on, or what did you accomplish, I should say, in the month of February? After all, soon it all begins again for the month of March. Yippee. Until then, have a good day.